Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Thank you for joining us tonight on Sangat TV. We're here to bring to you a special program on Sangat arts, which is looking at exposing Tanti Saaj through the eyes of scholars and those that are willing to learn and wishing to learn. Tanti Saaj has been, should we say, put to the back because of the predominance of other forms of music. We're here today to expose Tanti Saaj to a wider audience and its importance within Sikhi and what it means to us within our faith and the heritage that it brings with it. You'll see in the programme students that have never touched a Saaj before, students that have had some exposure and some tutors that are helping to facilitate the whole programme. We hope that you enjoy the programme and hope it brings you closer to Tanti Saaj or even Sikhi through Tanti Saaj. Thank you.
We feel at the Nishkam Centre, we feel it's very, very important to support the revival of Tanti Saaj instruments in our community. As we mentioned earlier, these are the original instruments that were used by our gurus, and I feel it's important to inspire our children, our youngsters and adults to actually take up these instruments again and take us back to where we started, with our gurus' time. Therefore, these workshops are very, very important, and we, along with Gurmat Sangeet Academy, will look to continue to do these in the future to inspire more and more children and adults to take up these instruments going forward. So in the next few months we will be looking to do another workshop for sure. The bigger picture for us at the Nishkam Centre, it's very important because this falls under arts, heritage and culture. And Tanti Saaj, the instruments, Kirtan, is a very, very vital part of our history. And so we see this as a way of keeping that traditions and very, very important traditions alive. We'd also like to say thank you to Gurmat Sangeet Academy, all the volunteers here today, and all the students who have turned up today, and hope that they found it very, very useful and inspirational.
My name is Surjit Singh, and I've been practicing the Dilruba now for 2 years. I was introduced to the instrument for my sister, and straight away, once I heard it, I felt that connection with it. And since then, I practice every week, and I'm always looked forward to this instrument. In my spare time, I am studying ceramics, a master's, and both of them are kind of equal passions that I have. I'm come here today because I want people to feel that same feeling that I get from this instrument, to share it with them and to inspire them. And I do the same as well in ceramics, to just teach them as well, and I feel I can do the same here today.
मेरा नाम शौकत हुसैन जंजू है जी, ते मैं I love Indian classical music. ਤੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਗੁਰਮਤ ਸੰਗੀਤ ਅਕੈਡਮੀ ਵਾਲਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਸਾਰੰਗੀ ਦੀਆਂ ਔਰ ਦਿਲਰੁਬਾ ਦੀਆਂ ਕਲਾਸਿਸ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ and I am basically over the moon about this because it's very, very difficult to find a sarangi teacher in UK. ਤੇ ਹੋਰ ਕੀ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਾਂ ਮੈਂ, ਤੇ ਮੇਰੀ strength ਤੇ vocal ਸੀ. I learned a little bit of vocal music from different people, ਲੇਕਿਨ sarangi always fascinated me. ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਤੇ ਬੜੇ ਖੁਸ਼ਕਿਸਮਤ ਲੋਕ ਹੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਬਰਮਿੰਘਮ ਵਾਲੇ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਹ opportunity ਮਿਲੀ ਹੈ.
So my name is Gurmat Singh and I'm 23 years old from Leicester. So the question is, why am I here today? I think the main reason is I started getting into Rag started getting into sort of Kirtan and Rag when I first started looking at Hukamnamas, when I started taking Hukamnama from Guruji, and it was the question of what is the instruction. And at the start I noticed that it always said Rag, the Nasri, or the Rag that Guruji sang in. So I asked my Ustadji, like, what is the Hukamnama saying, and they would tell me it's in this Rag, and then it was a question of what's the essence of why has Guruji said that at the start. And then the Ustadji said basically it's the emotion. So then it was a case of if Guruji is telling us an instruction in a certain way, then for me, it's just the case that I want to get the instruction right the first time. And then it's the case of, well, how is Guruji saying it to myself? So then I'm here today to learn the rag, the emotions that Guruji is telling us, Hukanamin or even Kirtan itself.
Hi, I'm Vrinder Singh, I'm 29, I'm from Dudley. I've just come here to just learn about classical Sikh music, just to feel, touch it, hear the sounds of rag really, what our gurus taught us. I just want to hear how it sounds authentically. That's the biggest thing. I want to create the mood by playing our Bani in the rag that it was meant to be kind of played in.
My name is Priya Bambra. I'm 17 years old and I go to sixth form just across the road from here. I'm here to learn about Indian classical instruments and to learn a bit about the history of them as well and the way in which they're played and the techniques in which people play them. I think that's a really important skill to learn because it tells us a lot about our heritage, and I feel that music is almost like a language, and I think it's really important for us to be able to know these instruments and know how to play them and know the history behind them as well.
So yeah, I'm a secondary school music teacher, and part of the syllabus that I have to teach for GCSE is all about Indian classical music, and I've obviously done lots of research about it, but I've never actually been able to get my hands on and play an Indian instrument. So today really, yeah, I just wanted to get some hands-on experience of how it actually works, what the instrument looks like, and how to play, you know, the basics of technique really, so I can go back to class and teach my pupils with some enthusiasm and some knowledge really.
My name's Devinder Kaur, I'm from Warwick. I heard about this class on Sangat TV and I brought my daughter along who's already learnt a violin, but we wanted to learn obviously some Kirtan instruments, so we decided to learn the Dilruba. That was the aim, to try and bring our skills up at an introductory level on the Dilruba so that we can work as a family on the Kirtan at home.
Hi, my name's Jags. I've been learning Dilruba for about 2 years now. I'm here today just really to teach students just the basic alankars and stuff, getting to know the instrument a bit better, knowing their techniques a bit more. I've been playing for about 2 years and I think I've progressed a lot. I've learned how to practice with rags and get to know the instrument better. Even understanding Kirtan and Shabads and how they work is very important to like Gurmat Sangeet and Rag Kirtan and stuff. So I think it's really important. Today, while I'm here, it's really like, it gives you self-fulfillment that you know that you're teaching other people like the importance of raga and like how important they are for Shabads and the meanings they convey, and how they could get better at that by progressing with the instruments themselves. These instruments and learning this classical music is really important because this is like a gift from the Guru. We should like appreciate these and like learn what our Gurus have given us as well. This is really important. And the fact that it's dying out shows it's our responsibility to bring it back. We have our role as a Sikh to bring it back and show all the other people around the world that this is what Sikhi is about. This is Kirtan. This is the traditional way it was sung. This is the first way that Kirtan was sung. When Kirtan first came about, it was in the form of rag. So it's important that we re-establish that, teach others, not let it die out, keep this tradition alive. It's just really important. Like we see great ragis today, a lot of them are passing on and we're losing all that information. We should try and preserve it as much as we can now and just get a lot of people into it as possible.
हाँ जी, अज आके मैं बड़ा खुश होया क्योंकि ਮੈਂ ਬਿਗਨਰ ਹਾਂ ਵੈਸੇ ਵੀ, ਤੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕੁਝ ਹੋਰ ਅਲੰਕਾਰ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਗਏ ਨੇ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਮੈਂ ਪ੍ਰੈਕਟਿਸ ਕਰਦਾ ਰਿਹਾ, ਔਰ ਮੇਰਾ ਹੱਥ ਅੱਗੇ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਿਹਤਰ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ, ਔਰ ਬੜੀ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ ਇੱਥੇ ਆ ਕੇ. thoroughly enjoyed it coming here today, and I wish Gurmat Sangeet Academy could arrange some more workshops like this.
I've learnt loads today. There's so much to talk about, so it's quite hard just to fit it into with a few words. It's been great to be around so many people that are interested in Rag itself, because nowadays it's quite hard to sort of find like-minded people to yourself in whatever it is. So it's just great to be around people that enjoy and value the same things as yourself. And today I think I've taken away loads. It's been a very busy day. It would have been nicer if we could do like a 3-4 day camp or whatnot, but the 5 hours itself has been great, and I think I look forward to the next camps, the next sessions that will be coming in the future.
Since this morning, came here not knowing anything at all about it, not even knowing how to hold the instrument. Since then I've picked up holding the instrument. I can play the sa re ga ma pa quite easily. I thought it'd be much harder than what it was. And definitely after January, if I can book myself a course, I will, for the new year, start this good habit and hopefully pick it up for the forthcoming future.
The day went a lot better than expected. I learned a lot more about the history than I expected to. I learned about how to take care of the instrument, how to place it properly, and the skills involved in each note. I think that it's really important to learn about these instruments, and in the future I wish to carry on with this instrument in particular and learn more about Sikh instruments and be able to differentiate between which instruments say belong to Sikh history, or which have some more Hindustani history, or which have more British history as well.
It's been a brilliant day today. I've learnt how to hold the instrument, how to do a basic scale, how the resonant strings work, and I certainly feel a lot more confident now about what I'm teaching in the classroom. And I think I'd also consider investigating this more in the future, and possibly maybe look at the possibility of going to a class and learning a little bit more about it. It's been brilliant, really good fun.
Well, today's been quite tough, learning obviously the saregama. It's been informative and really rewarding, actually, listening to, being able to make a musical note. For us at home, the important thing is for us to try and learn as a family to do the kirtan, as well as try and come in and learn in an environment like this. My daughter and I are keen to learn, so we're going to take it forward and have further lessons so that we can get up to speed on it. But she really wants us to learn the taus as well, so we're going to try and expand and learn a bit more on the different instruments.
So, what did you think? Hope you enjoyed it. You would have seen a few strings being pulled. I hope you've pulled a few strings in that heart of yours. Let's make this a permanent fixture. Hope the soul embracing feeling that was brought through the music has, should we say, given you inspiration. What we look to do is aspire to inspire. Let's hopefully bring loads more people into this forum. Let's hope that you can be part of this massive tradition that we have. Let's be all embracing. Hope you can enjoy and keep the Sikh heritage, keep the faith, keep everything going in relation to music and classical Rag Vidya. It's very important that we keep this alive now and in our future generations. Just like to finish by saying thank you to our Ustad, Sardar Harjinder Singh Lally, all the Gurmat Sangeet Academy, the facilitators, the tutors, and also the students that took part today. Also to Nishkam Centre for their help and support in promoting this event and making it a worthwhile experience for all those that attended today. And with Guruji's Kripa, we're hoping to have more and more events like this where we can attract wider audiences. And we hope that you did enjoy the whole programme. Hope this again brings about some inspiration in your hearts. We hope to see you soon. Thank you very much. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.